Hello everybody and a warm welcome here today for this 4-day exhibition match. I'm Mark Nicholas and I'll be right here with you throughout the course of the game. Difficult decision upon winning the toss here. The temptation is to bat first because the overhead conditions are ideal. It's a lovely sunny day. Having said that, it's an extraordinarily wet pitch. I think the water must have seeped under the covers overnight and that'll make it difficult to play strokes. Well, now that's an interesting decision to bat first. There's an argument that says you should have bowled here. There's plenty of moisture in the surface. I reckon it'll nip around off the seam. Cloud cover, it could swing too. Difficult conditions. This will need every ounce of technique that the batsman has.
On, he's coming around the wicket. He's going to try over the wicket. He's going to try over the wicket. He's coming around the wicket. Hit straight to a fielder. Martin is switching to round the wicket. Martin is coming around the wicket. That's a big appeal. He's out.
Well, I reckon when we watch the replay, we'll see this is plumb.
Let's see the action replay of that. Martin is coming around the wicket. Martin is coming around the wicket. Fleming has changed his field slightly. Fleming has made a slight change to the field. New Zealand have made an adjustment to their field. Martin is switching to round the wicket. Martin is coming around the wicket. There's just one there. Signalling that as leg byes. just one run. Martin is going to try over the wicket.
You just don't see it played much better than that. Marvellously well played.
Martin is going to try over the wicket. About to see a change in the bowling. It's straight to a fielder. Vettori is going to try over the wicket. New Zealand have changed their field. Vettori continues.
Well held. Now, he made that catch look easy, but it was far from it.
Martin gets his third wicket. We can have a look at that again. Change of bowling. Steered expertly into the gap. There's his half century. Fleming has made a change to the field. New Zealand made an adjustment to their field. New Zealand made an adjustment to their field. New Zealand made an adjustment to their field.
Oh dear, that's a poor piece of fielding. He seemed to take his eye off them.
The sweeper picks up. They've turned that into two. That's good running. Bond is switching to round the wicket. It's straight to a fielder. Looked as if he was home to me. Just one run. Stopped in the covers. Gosh, that must have hurt. Vettori is switching to round the wicket. Fielder's appeal, but he was quite comfortably home. Bond is going to try over the wicket. Just one there. Bond continues. Fleming made a change to the field.
No, the bowler won't be happy about that.
That nearly joined us up here in the commentary box. Is coming around the wicket.
So much for the opening batsmen to do as they make their way to the middle. It's a formidable new ball attack against them. Up in the commentary box is Richie Van. Stephen Fleming's on strike.
Fleming waiting at the striker's end. Got him, yes, he's out. Great catch, got his hands in the right place. Somehow, just one run. That gets away. That has to be close. Let's take.
Smashed that a long way. That is great to watch for the neutral, not so good for the bowler.
And out. Lovely catch. She's got a great pair of hands.
Hamish Martin.
straight in. No problem with that. Didn't expect to miss those. Out. Oh!
You know, he seemed to completely misjudge that. There's barely a member of this huge crowd that's left his seat. Everybody is staying absolutely still in anticipation of what is to come. It's been a terrific game so far. We expect more in this second innings. Here's Richie Bell.
Bond is going to try over the wicket. Bond is going to try over the wicket. Bond is going to try over the wicket.
The great thing is they're not under pressure with time, so they don't need to take any risks. They should really get themselves in before they start to play extravagant strokes.
Bond is coming around the wicket. Umpires signalling that as leg byes. Bond is going to try over the wicket.
What a super stroke. Do you know, I didn't think that was a bad ball either.
He's got it into the gap. Just one run. Pitch straight to a fielder. And the end of the over. We're about to see a change in the bowling. We'll be trying to pitch the ball into the rough. The sweeper picks up. Maybe try to bowl into the rough. They'll be aiming for that rough stuff. Stopped in the covers. Vettori is going to try over the wicket. He'll be aiming for that rough patch. Stopped in the covers. He'll be aiming for that rough patch. He'll be trying to pitch the ball into the rough. He'll be aiming for that rough stuff. You'll be aiming for that rough patch. That must have hurt. He looks to be in a little bit of trouble out there. Bond is coming around the wicket. Beautiful piece of batting, that. There's just one there. New Zealand have changed their field.
Miles, he's in it, Miles!
Bond is switching to round the wicket. Bond is going to try over the wicket. Stopped in the covers. He'll be aiming for that rough patch. Fleming will be aiming for that rough patch. He'll be trying to pitch the ball into the rough. He'll be trying to pitch the ball into the rough.
Terrific cricket. It's such a key thing to place the ball well, and also, I guess, not trying to hit it too hard.
He'll be trying to pitch the ball into the rough. Well, that one will wake him up a bit. He'll be trying to bowl into the rough. Expertly held.
The fielder did very well there. He made it look easy, but actually it was a whole lot more difficult than it looked. Hello there, welcome back. What a contest we've got here today. In the commentary box for you is Richie Bell.
Facing. That's out. Put behind. Great reflexes. Made it look so easy.
He has smashed that a long, long way. That is great to watch for the neutral, not so good for the bowler.
Got him, yes, he's out. That flew off the edge, and managed to get a hand to it. It's out. Caught.
Very safely done. He's got so... You can't set fields for a shot like that. Brilliant!
Comfortably taken. No worries.
Would you play... Well, after some grueling cricket, they came away with a quite emphatic win. Plenty of know-how went into this performance with both bat and ball, and I think in the end that is what set the two teams apart.